Aburu baka fry, Aburu baka
How y'all doing today, man? Today's video was actually inspired by a subscriber who messaged me on PS4, gave me a pretty good idea, a nice creative idea, something I don't think we've done before. And basically he said to dupe NBA players who had off-court problems, who had habits, bad habits, whatever the case may be. It could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be trouble with the law, it could be anything, man, and actually extended to NBA players, period, who had off-court problems, off-court issues, alright? And in most cases prevented that player to reaching its full potential, to having a solid NBA career, or even staying in the league, period, okay? One of the examples he actually gave me in the message was actually pretty funny, so I had to include the boy Wilt Chamberlain. I just thought it was funny, the example he gave, okay? He pretty much said my boy Wilt Chamberlain had problems staying away from the girls. But anyways though, I did my fair share of research, and I'm going to show you right now, guys. Right here, we got some players, man. Derek Coleman, Ron Artest, even players that had really solid NBA careers, still had some off-court issues with drugs. Some of these are attitude problems, ego problems, getting into fights with teammates, coaches, fans. A couple of these guys had weight issues, you know, they had trouble staying in shape. Even my boy Carmelo Anthony, believe it or not, had some problems when he was younger, when he was in his young days in Denver. We got a dope freaking card of the day, Galaxy Opal card that came out. I think you guys will love this card of the day, Galaxy Opal, so stay tuned for that for sure. Before we build the squad, as always guys, subscribe if you're new, that'll be really dope. Drop a like on the video, let's try to get 350 likes on this vid, that'll be great as well. Okay guys, let's see who the first player is going to be. Come on, man, let's get Gilbert Arenas would be dope. Obviously Carmelo, Wilt, those guys would be really cool. Random choice. Okay, that's awkward. We get the first player on the list, Derek Coleman. Derek Coleman, a former #1 pick back in 1990, was a solid NBA player, but what prevented him from really reaching his potential was the following, as Bleacher Report states here: weight gain, laziness, tendency to get injured. Basically, he was not a good team player, did not do things to help his team win off the court, alright? You know, on the court stuff, anybody could be a great NBA player, a great basketball player on the court, but it's what you do off the court really is the deciding factor for a lot of players, and Derek Coleman obviously had a lot of issues with that.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Alright, man, let's go ahead and get to the next player. Random choice that we get Steve Francis, another solid player. Steve Francis' off-the-court problems actually started early, man, from the day he was drafted, stating the fact that he didn't want to get drafted by the team he was drafted by. He didn't want to play for that team, and that team is the Grizzlies. And throughout his career, he's had clashes with coaches, including Jeff Van Gundy, not wanting to adapt to a certain play style, a certain game plan, or whatever, man. Basically, he had an ego problem, which is also a factor in determining whether an NBA player has a good career or not, man. You have to have a good ego. You have to be able to control your ego. You have to have a good attitude. Maintain your attitude, man. It's important. Very important. Golly, man, I'm out here sounding like a friggin' motivational speaker or something. Some kind of lecturer, alright? Let me chill a little bit. Let me chill, but let's random choice. We get Michael Ray Richardson next, a player back in the 80s. So Michael Ray Richardson actually ended up having a solid NBA career. He's one of the best defensive players back in the 80s, but off-the-court activities, off-the-court issues definitely held him back some. Back in 1986, he was actually banned from the NBA after failing He failed three drug tests, man, so he definitely struggled with drugs. Okay, man, we got some positions filled out here. We got a point guard, shooting guard, center. Let's see what we get next. We get Isaiah Ryder. From the start of his career, Isaiah Ryder's attitude kept him from being a great NBA talent. He was caught smoking that Mary multiple times, showed insubordination towards team management, and was just an all-around hothead. Next up, guys, let's see what we're gonna get. Random choice that. Oh, Raymond Felton. Well then, okay, so this one I did not actually find in a research. I actually just put him myself because Raymond Felton has definitely had some bright spots in his career, but what really kept him from maintaining a stable role in the league is basically his weight problems, man. He's always had problems with keeping in shape, most notably his stint with Portland. Portland fans actually hated this guy because he couldn't stay in shape, was always getting tired, could not play more than friggin' 35 minutes in a game. We are halfway through, folks. Let's see what we could get here. 5 more to go. Oh, let's go, man. Shawn Kemp. This is definitely someone that belongs in this squad, if you ask me. Like a lot of players on the list, Shawn Kemp has definitely had a very good NBA career. Definitely had some issues off the court. He had a drinking problem as well as a substance problem, which again I'm not gonna name because I'm not trying to get demonetized, man. You know how YouTube rolls these days. But yeah, man, he had a problem with a certain substance as well as a drinking problem. Okay, that's all you guys need to know. Let's see who's next up to join the squad of players we have. We have a pretty solid team if you ask me, and now we get Rashard Lewis. So for Rashard Lewis, in his case, it's not really a big of a deal as some of the players on the list. He definitely had perennial all-star written all over this guy. He had great size for his position. He could shoot, he could score in the post, but this guy actually had a big ego. He had some ego problems. He thought he was bigger than the world, man. He thought just because he had a solid career in Seattle that he could take his talents anywhere and become a superstar, and that just was not the case, man. He got his contract in Washington, but he definitely did not live up to that contract at all. All right, 3 more to go. Let's see what we get next. Random choice that, and there we go. We get the boy Allen Iverson. I like him, man. Probably the second best player on this list. So we know Allen Iverson, one of the greatest little men players of all time, but some people won't forget his off-court troubles, man, with the law and his publicity stunts that he has caused, his locker room issues that he has caused throughout his career. Maybe now and maybe in the future those things will get overlooked because of the great career he's had, but at the time, man, those things were definitely important and were in the news, man. Next player, that's cool that we got Allen Iverson. Maybe we can get the boy Wilt Chamberlain next. Random choice. Okay, we already got Rashard Lewis. Antoine Walker. So Antoine Walker actually had 2 issues that forced him out of the league at a very young age. Only played 12 seasons. So he had a weight problem. He couldn't stay in shape. And then also he had a gambling problem as well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final player of these NBA players who had off-court troubles. Let's see who we're gonna get, man. Let's see who's gonna join the 10 players. We get Stephon Marbury. Alright then. So Stephon Marbury was actually a really good player. He was an all-star, had a career average of 19 points, nearly 8 assists per game. But kind of like Steve Francis, he had troubles getting along with the coaching staff, man. He just could not get along with any coach. He was considered a bad teammate when he was with the Knicks. So that's pretty much what kept Marbury from playing on a good team, from being that leader that people expected him to be at the point guard position. So today's card of the day, I said you guys will like it. It's a good thing we didn't really get an official center while we did the squad builder, because this guy right here is gonna cover the floor pretty well because of his length. Dude is like 7'8". I don't know how tall he is. You guys know who it is, man. It's Manute Ball, this Galaxy Opal Throwback Warriors card. Looking good, man. Galaxy Opal Manute Ball. I mean, that just sounds OP. Obviously, his standing layup's gonna be, it should be 99. I don't know why it's only 98. His post game is pretty great. But look at this, man. 90 open shot 3. We can literally just put it up with him, man. Just put it up over anybody, and it won't get contested. Hopefully it won't get contested. Bro, he's definitely going to be the main focus here. But looking at the starting lineup, we got Galaxy Opal Shawn Kemp to go along with him. This card, I heard, was really, really good. We got Rashard Lewis, Allen Iverson, Stephon Marbury. We are indeed going to play subscriber. I don't think this team is good enough to go into MyTeam Unlimited. Everybody has like Galaxy Opals nowadays, and I only have 2 of them. So we'll play a subscriber, man. I think it'll be more fun. Yes, sir. We found someone. Oh, my boy Malcolm Brogdon in a Giannis Antetokounmpo jersey. Very interesting. Alpha Cure Mother 2. Let's see your squad, bro. Let's see your squad. He's definitely got all Galaxy Opals. Magic, Kobe, Pierce, Duncan, Yao Ming. And man, we might lose. We might lose. But you know what? I'm absolutely up for the challenge, man. You think I'm scared? I'm not scared. I'm not. Okay, maybe I'm a little scared. Alright, we do get a stop though. My boy Allen Iverson right there, finding Rashard Lewis. What a pass! Corner 3, Rashard Lewis, nothing but net. See what Pink Diamond Stephon Marbury could do. Ask for that screen by the OP Manute Ball. Yup. What? I thought he had a 90 open 3. There's a great pass by Rashard Lewis to Iverson, to Kemp, who's wide open. Yeah. Stephon Marbury with an on-ball steal. Let's go, Stephon, to Rashard Lewis. What a pass. What a pass.
A few inches later.
And there's another steal. This guy's just turning the ball over way too much. Here's Iverson for 3. Green like that. We might just end this quickly. Having Manute Ball and Shawn Kemp in the front court is just giving us really great efforts defensively. Here goes Manute Ball. Look at this guy. Manute in the foul. This Shawn Kemp card though is absolutely crazy. Look at this. Oh, don't dunk on someone. Okay, he doesn't have to dunk on someone. Manute Ball with a rebound. Rashard Lewis in the corner for 3. He knocks down another one. Rashard Lewis, what a start.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot.
Alright. Oh, come on. What was that? I see this guy, man. I absolutely see this guy. Here goes Iverson. Iverson asking for that screen. Iverson to the basket. Let's go, AI. Cut it to 3 points. It's all right, though. Sean Kemp. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, Sean Kemp. Don't let him.
How,
I know this is rookie difficulty, but how does that even go in? Maybe just post up someone. Maybe just post up someone. A little hook shot. Yeah, he's OP. Alright, the bench unit's in. Hopefully they could do some good work here. Derek Coleman wide open. He's got 8+ 3-point shooting. Yes, sir. To Antoine Walker. Walker inside. Oh my goodness, you can't guard me, Yao. Trying to get that pick and pop going with Derek Coleman again. Here we goes, Francis. Oh! Get off me, Tim Duncan. Get off me. Oh, Francis with a steal. Look at that pickpocket. Here goes Isaiah Ryder. Back to Francis. Here goes Francis. Back to Isaiah Ryder. To Antoine Walker for 3. Ah! Here goes Steve Francis again. Francis, man, he's just balling out. Antoine Walker gets a great look.
Come on, man.
Oh, look at this. Dirk Nowitzki thinks he could guard him. Here goes Walker to Derek Coleman. What is going on right now? Yeah, that was the weirdest possession ever, but you know what? We got 2 points. It don't matter. He's hanging around, guys. He's definitely hanging around, so credit to him. But you know what? I want to pull away. I'm trying to pull away. Walker, mid-range, green like that. Let's go.
Stops at the rim, but he doesn't.
Yep, guys, he's definitely sticking around still. He's cut the lead to 1 point, but look at Derek Coleman cherry picking. That's what I'm talking about. What? You missed that? Oh, good thing he's got the rebound, though.
Really?
Oh, my gosh. Come on. Now he's up 3 points. I don't know how that happened, but okay. Here goes Iverson. Iverson, though, man. Allen Iverson's going to continue to get to the basket. Man, get that cheese out of here, man. Don't take that. Do not take that to Manute Ball's house. Don't. Just don't. Yup, there's Manute Ball. Yup. Sean Kemp. Let's go, Sean Kemp. Do your thing. Here goes Sean Kemp. He can shoot it, man. He can shoot it. Yes, sir. Going into the second half here. It looks like it's going to be a barn burner of a game. 44-42. Manute Ball with a turnaround, Jay. Ah, come on, Manute. Get that out of here, man. Manute Ball with another freaking steal. Oh my! Can y'all pass like regular human beings? Man, Manute Ball is just absolutely owning the boards. Here goes Rashard Lewis again. Rashard for 3. Rashard Lewis is keeping us in this. Yup, there's Manute Ball. Don't leave him open for mid-range. That's green light, sir. No way, I contested that. Please. Oh, come on. Alright, we cannot let this get away from us, man. He's up 4 points. We cannot let this get away from him. Are you serious? How come it only happens to me? How come moving screens only happen to me? Sean Kemp, go to the basket. Are you serious? Are you supposed to dunk over people? What was that? Oh my gosh, dude.
I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here, because it's getting ridiculous.
Oh, he missed. Oh my gosh. He's 7'7", missing a point blank.
Put down in his face.
Oh, that, you know what? That's all I've been waiting for right there is a posterizer from Sean Kemp. That's all I needed, man.
Aburu baka fry. Aburu baka tangiskan.
But anyways, man, GG to this guy. This guy obviously knows how to play. 71% from the field. I couldn't stop him, man. I couldn't stop him. Here's my stats right here. Sean Kemp was an absolute beast. So was Manute Ball. 23 points, 21 points, respectively. Rashard Lewis was pretty nice. If you guys did enjoy, though, of course, man, drop that like. 350 is the goal. Remember that. And peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one.